Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in once again. Andy back with another video, and I think if you already clicked this video, you know that you're looking at another budget tech episode. And this time around, I've been looking for a wireless earbuds for my phone, and I've been looking around quite a while. So I actually stumbled across this company called Haylou, Haylou. It's spelled Haylou GT1. Which is the model of these earbuds, and these are true wireless earbuds, and I think they're pretty good and pretty awesome for the price. I'll leave more information in the description once again, and just to be clear, I am not sponsored by anyone to make this video. I just thought this would be a very nice opportunity to share another budget tech, which is quite cool. So what you get in the box is a charging cable, a fairly short one, of course, and of course it always has additional earbud tips if you need them, and if you don't find the ones already on the unit good enough, you can swap them out. The build quality of the case is pretty nice. It's made out of plastics, all plastic. It has a micro USB charger with a small LED at the side which will tell you if it's charging or not, and surprisingly, it's not a fingerprint magnet for such a nice shiny little case, if you can see the shine over it. So it's pretty good. And if I open up inside, the units are housed in over here. Just have to take them out. Once you take them out of the case, it will start to pair with your phone and anything. If it hasn't paired before, it will start to do pairing. Just have to go on your phone and start pairing with it. Now the unit itself, the housing, the casing, has a 310 milliamp hour battery, whereas the earbuds itself, the earbuds itself actually are 43 milliamp hours battery inside. Not to say really large, but it's more than enough to do at least 3 to 4 hours, or maybe even 5 hours of continuous music listening, which I've done before. I took this out on a trip with me, which lasted about 4 hours 10 minutes, and I think I managed to get through 4 hours without any problems, no issues with the battery. If it does get low, just put it back in the case, it will start recharging the unit. If you can see here that when you put it back in, it has two red lights on the unit to tell you that it's charging off the case itself. Pretty cool. Now if you're wondering what it looks like in terms of size, it's not really that big. It fits my ear pretty nicely. It's not, the form factor is pretty small. It's not really that big, and it's, I guess if you wear it and you actually wear something over yourself like a hoodie, and nobody will know you're wearing this on you basically. So yeah, it's really small and it's comfortable too. To me, it's comfortable enough that when I wear this, I don't have any issues with having that ear canal pain and everything. It just is perfect for me, and especially the buds that came with it works for me as well. The earbuds basically are IPX5 waterproof. No, I wouldn't say waterproof. It's more of a water resistant. I wouldn't go swimming with these guys. If you want to take it into the shower, not too bad, I guess. But it'll do fine if you're sweating and it goes into light rain or so. That's fine, not an issue. These units also run off Bluetooth 5.0, which makes it much more efficient, and the range and everything else much clearer. Transmission distance, it did say on paper it's 10 meters. I haven't really tested that out, but I'm just going to go that nobody's going to go 10 meters or more than 10 meters away from your phone with this, unless you really have a super large house, or if you need to really go so far. I don't think you should get this kind of unit. Charge time takes about 1.5 hours to completely charge it up. Not mistakenly, I think, not mistaken, 1.5 hours is probably the entirety if it goes flat, and probably another 1 or 2 hours probably for the case itself. When using it as a wireless hands-free unit is okay. You get stereo sound if you have both of the the ear units inside. They're really good. They sound fantastic for the person talking to you. And when you talk back, if you're in a quiet environment or not a very noisy place with a lot of voices, then the unit actually does pretty well, because the other person on the other end will be able to hear you really nicely. But if you are in a noisy area like a cafeteria or a restaurant, a lot of voices talking around, for some weird reason the Haylou units kind of pick up and amplify the other sounds instead of my own voice, which is right over here. I don't know why those do that. I hope there is a firmware update to fix that kind of problem, but once you're actually in that kind of environment and it picks up other things, the other person cannot hear you at all. That's one of the main downsides of this particular unit, I guess. But yeah. So the other features you can find on the unit itself, it actually has a touch kind of feel for it. It's a touch sensitive thing. If you press it, like tap it once nicely, it will actually play and pause. And if you tap it twice, it kind of hits go forwards in the sound or music you're actually playing. And of course, if you tap it 3 times, you basically call up something like Siri and all, and you can actually get that to run. Now, if you're wondering about sound quality, these guys, I would say they do pretty well for the price. I would say that if you're looking for a unit like this for the gym or for your runs, and you don't really want to care so much about high quality sound and everything, this will be just good enough. I feel that the bass reaction in this and the clarity is just enough. Of course, if you go too high in the volume, let's say if you go almost all the way to the maximum of your volume and you have a music that has a lot of bass in it, it may sound a bit distorted, just a little bit, not too much, but enough that it may annoy you. Just have to lower down the volume on the your phone itself. For the price, I think I'll look past that, because I just need this when I'm actually commuting or going for a run or something that what I need to use while I'm driving or something very light use, and I don't really care about how good the quality of the audio is. If you are really worried about audio quality, then you have to look for something that is a bit more expensive, like the Bose units or Sennheiser units. These guys, I'm gonna approve it for the price. It's just good enough for whatever you need to use it for, just your daily stuff, right? Just use that. But do take note that I find it's a little bit hard for me to keep this around and not lose them. Okay, so I'm really kind of paranoid when I actually take it out. I must 100% put it back in the case no matter what I do, because I'm just afraid I may lose them. The other thing I like about this GT1 units as well is that the earbuds can actually work individually, which means that if you want to use only the right side, you can do that. If you want to use only the left side, you can do that, which also means that if you have a friend or someone you need to who needs an earbud as well, and they need to use it on their own, only on the mono side, only one side, you can actually share it with them. If you're looking for earbuds that are wireless, true wireless earbuds, you can go and check them out. And I'll leave all the necessary links, where I got them and how much it costs, all in the description box below. And if you do have any questions, comments, once again, please put them down in the comments section. I will do my best to answer them. And if I missed out on any information, or whether it's misinformation on this, I did my research a bit, I couldn't really find every single thing on the website and everything, let me know. Okay, I'll do my best to make the corrections in the description below. And once again, guys, thanks again for tuning in. Really appreciate if you guys subscribe to this channel. If you like the video, hit the like button, and of course hit the bell icon if you really want to get notified when I make my next video. Till the next one, out.